It was past midnight when Daniel finally left the party. The music still echoed faintly in his ears as he stepped into the cold Chicago night. His friends had tried to get him to stay longer, but he had work in the morning and a long drive ahead. The roads were nearly empty. Streetlights stretched endlessly along Archer Avenue, their yellow glow flickering across wet pavement. A light fog had begun to roll in, softening the edges of everything. Daniel adjusted the radio, trying to stay awake. That's when he saw her, standing alone on the side of the road. A young woman in a white dress. She wasn't waving, she wasn't moving, just standing there. Daniel slowed down. For a moment, he considered driving past. Something about this scene felt strange, out of place, but then he thought, what if she needs help? Epoid Oba, hey, you okay? He called through the passenger window. She turned slowly. Her face was pale, but calm, almost too calm. Could you give me a ride? She asked softly. Her voice was barely above a whisper. Yeah, sure, hope. In. She opened the door and sat down quietly. The air inside the car turned noticeably colder. Daniel tried not to think about it. Where are you headed? He asked. She paused before answering. Just down this road. He nodded and began driving. Silence filled the car, not the comfortable kind, something heavier. Daniel glanced at her. She sat perfectly still, hands folded in her lap, staring straight ahead. You were at the party? He asked, trying to break the tension. No, Ansoera. He cleared his throat. It's pretty late to be out here alone. Still nothing. The fog thickened. The road seemed longer than usual. Turn here, she suddenly said. Daniel flinched slightly. Okay. He turned onto a darker stretch of road lined with iron fencing. Stop here, she said. He slowed the car. They were in front of a cemetery. Daniel frowned. This is where you... He turned to her. The seat was empty. The door was still closed. No sound. No movement. Nothing. Who's gone? Daniel's heart slammed against his chest. What? No. 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 He threw open the passenger door and stepped out into the cold air. Hello, he called out. The fog curled around him, thick and silent. Then he noticed it. Footprints, faint, damp footprints, leading away from the car toward a cemetery gate. He followed them slowly, his breath shallow. The iron gate stood slightly open, creaking in the wind. Inside, rows of gravestones stretched into the darkness. The footprints stopped in front of one. Daniel stepped closer. His hands trembled as he read the inscription. Aname Adate. A young woman who had died years ago. His stomach dropped. Behind him, a faint whisper drifted through the fog. Thank you for the ride. Daniel spun around. No one was there. The next morning, he returned, this time in daylight. He found the same grave. Some Anam, some Edati, and something else. A small detail that made his blood run cold. The photograph on the headstone. It was here. Since then, Daniel never drives Archer Avenue at night. And locals will tell you, if you see a girl in white standing by the road, you can stop. You can help her. You can even talk to her. But if she asks you for a ride, make sure you never look away. Because when you look back, she might not be there anymore.